field position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Commodores offense will have the football first. Pulled and fired complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Knowles. Flushed out of the pocket. Quarterback gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Commodores headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Caught in the backfield. It's Roach. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Dropping back, it's Knowles. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll move the tight end. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown Doors! Great job by the back on the option.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stokes. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game. and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got the back over the middle. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it out to the 25. First down for this offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's Foster. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stokes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Rooks. Spins away from the defender. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Snags it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third. The Sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal guard who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Knowles. Got him downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Commodores want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working that left side. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The option look. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's got it! Touchdown, Vanderbilt!
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kentucky has the lead right now. Feels like it's been this way since the players took the pregame catwalk. But this has been a very close game. They're up by a field goal over Michigan State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Now on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Murray. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Foster. There he goes. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
Man, that's a really nice job executing by this offense. 3rd down, defense expecting pass. They had a plan. Quarterback drops back, gets rid of the football. Nice job after the catch, and a great job setting up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Looking to pass. It's Knowles. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
This offense has it with really good field position. On the run, it's Rooks. Quick spin on the run. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down and wants more. It's a fumble. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. He's got it. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, it's Knowles. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. They're working that left side. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Zings it complete to the right. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Roach. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Vandy. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So it's an 80-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Rooks. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to throw deep right side. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
The Commodores will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Stokes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. Takes it past the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. It's a draw. Oh, he's got some space. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Foster. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. It's complete to the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Murray. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Got room on the return. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Commodores. And they turn it into a defensive score. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl 8. They're up by 7 over Florida Atlantic.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires one high and deep.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will be forced to punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? The defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is up.
To the air, it's Knowles. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions. Lets it fly deep downfield. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stokes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Here's the pressure. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop follow and get you the football back.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big foul. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Punt is on its way. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the right. The sure hands, it's Smith. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Back to pass, it's Knowles. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. It's good, and that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Final play of the quarter coming. The give to the back. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Tigers are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Gets the back moving. They just keep firing. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Third and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Foster. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Catch in the middle, it's Murray. Turning it on! Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Memphis now operating in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Knowles. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Commodores didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Here comes the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Doors!
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Memphis, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. They'll try the run. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Paul.